Hello, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Learn Business English Through the News. Today, we're looking at an article from the end of January 2024. Yeah, this has got some great words in regards to maternity leave, or in general, parental leave. There's this English word leave, which basically means like to be away from work or school for an extended period. As we shall see, or as you probably already know, maternity leave laws are much different in America than in Germany. So let's go ahead and look at this article and look at some great words we have in regards to this context. We'll start with the title, the headline, which can always be difficult. In regards to language. Here it says, Kyte baby under scrutiny for denying mom's remote work request while newborn was in NICU. CEO walks back terrible decision. NICU is, of course, an abbreviation for neonatal intensive care unit. This is newborn babies that have medical problems and need intensive care. The issue or the shitstorm that arose from this CEO, for this CEO of the company Kyte Baby, happened because one of her employees, Marissa Hughes, requested time off to take care of her baby. I believe if we look at the details, it was a adopted baby, but in any case, it was a baby that needed intensive care. She could not go to work. She wanted to work remotely. And the CEO denied that request. By the way, the word remote work is worth talking about. In Germany, a lot of people say home office, or I do home office, even when they're speaking in German, right? Just to be clear, home office is a term that every English speaker would understand. It makes sense. It's even kind of a nice word, home office, right? It makes total logical sense. However, native speakers do not use that word. It sounds kind of funny, actually. So the correct term is remote work. So now this decision already sounds sort of, maybe not nice from the CEO. However, it becomes even worse when you know what kind of company it is. It's Kyte Baby, which is a small company that has grown in popularity for its alternative baby apparel. They were one of these startups on a mission to make nice clothing for babies who had allergies to various materials. And there's some great quotes here in the article where we have, this is a classic case of a brand not walking the walk. There's a idiom in English, it's, you can talk the talk, but can you walk the walk? So this is a short form of that whole idiomatic phrase. They're saying, can you walk the walk? Meaning, it's a lot easier to say you can do something than to actually do it. So, of course, via social media, the wonderful social media channels, the CEO got bad publicity. So she came out and she made an apology. There's also some great text in this article in regards to the CEO's apology. Here we have, the same way we would advise our clients to be cautious about rolling out a campaign for International Women's Day without having a single female on their board, we would advise a parenting brand to, of course, evaluate how they approach maternity leave. I'm skipping down. It says, I am forever amazed at the tendency of corporate America to want to strip the humanity out of their communications. The next paragraph is one I like for vocabulary. It could be that the lawyers get too involved and have final say too often. More likely, though, It's that everyone in the corporate environment is just so used to falling back on corporate speak, banal cliches, legalese, and muddied equivocation. So lots of maybe new words for us. Banal is something that's just ordinary. Cliche, I think you know this word actually in German. You say it again and again, so it means nothing. Here's a word, the next word I like, legalese. I don't even know if there's a translation for that. This is, in English, they're adding the ESE ending. Legalese, like Chinese or Japanese. It's a type of language. It's not an official language. But it's what people say, legalese, because you have this legal language, right? Contractual language is much different than if I was talking with my friends, of course. And muddied equivocation, another nice term, which, if I can try and describe it, right? Muddied, that's when something becomes unclear. And equivocation is you're trying to choose all your words carefully, kind of make sure you say nothing wrong, to cover all your bases. There's another idiom. All right, so we're almost done with this article. One last thing I want to talk about, right? The situation, again, to summarize, we had a CEO denied their employee the remote work request because she denied it and it didn't look good. And the reason is about, so that's what I want to finish with. What was the reason she denied the request? If you look here, we get the details. This paragraph here, Kyte baby told CNN that Hughes worked with the company for about 7 months and therefore qualified for 2 weeks of paid maternity leave. However, as part of the plan, employees were required to sign a contract stating that they would return to their job for a minimum of 6 months after their paid leave was complete. Kyte baby told CNN in a statement on Friday, Marissa was offered the standard package of 2 weeks of maternity time, but given her son's situation, was unable to sign the 6-month contract. Right, so she did propose a remote option for a job, but given that her role was largely on site, we did not feel that the proposed plan would fulfill the responsibilities of her current position. Right, on site means, it's on site. They have to go to work. Those are the details, right? So maybe it doesn't sound as extreme. Also, this was where it might get interesting, right? When we talk about maternity leave in America, what Kyte baby is offering is actually, from my recollection, not that bad. Parental leave is not protected across the United States. This company did nothing wrong. There is no federal program guaranteeing paid parental leave. In fact, only a handful of states have laws mandating this type of paid leave. So it is not at all common to get very good maternity leave plans. I guess the moral of the story here is, your brand identity. If you're a company that's premised upon really caring about children and babies, it's probably not a good look to fire one of your employees when they're taking care of a baby. I hope you enjoyed this short look at an article. And of course, if you like this content, please subscribe, like, and maybe I'll do some more.